My name's David Capina. I'm a native Philadelphian, born and raised. Any regrets? Probably, probably could have been a better to my wife. I was really kind of into myself when I was married, and probably could have been more outgoing, but that's not my nature, I guess.
Ricardo Shepard. I'm a senior in the communications department at Cabrini College. My views on the homeless, there are people who are less fortunate. They don't have as many resources open to them to help them necessarily like get back on their feet. I don't like to see homeless people on the street. I feel bad because, I don't feel anybody should be without any kind of home to house themselves, food, or any kind of income that's necessary in this society to, get by. And I feel that for those who are homeless and can't do for themselves, that help should be provided for them in that sense. And for those who can do, opportunities need to be opened to them so they can get by in society. Some of the negative stereotypes that come with being homeless is that a lot of people feel that they're homeless because they didn't try hard enough or they didn't want to do better for themselves, but that's not always the case. That may be a case for a small percentage of them, but a lot of them, like a lot of people back in the Vietnam War, when they came home, job opportunities weren't open to them, and the people in the United States basically hated them for what they did, and a lot of opportunities weren't open, and they weren't able to provide for themselves. So the only thing left was, to be out on the streets and begging. But the stereotypes are that everybody, they don't want to do for themselves, or they don't want to get better. They just want to stand on the corner and beg people for money, when that's not always the case. Some people had jobs. Things happen. Things happen in life. You never know what's going to happen. Some people lose their house in a fire and they end up outside, and they can't provide for themselves. Maybe they have a bunch of kids and they just don't have the kind of setting, the environment to work, or maybe they lost their job due to things of that nature. But those are some of the stereotypes that come with being homeless.
No call, no show for 5 days. I was in the hospital with a crushed larynx. I couldn't speak, so they let me go. So I couldn't find another job, and here I am. I've been here for 18 months now. They're telling me they can't give me housing because I don't have an alcohol problem, I don't have a drug problem, and I don't have a psychiatric problem. So they can't help me with housing. So I'm stuck in limbo right now. Now 2 weeks ago, I had an offer to get housing if I said that I was an alcoholic. Then I would have to take alcohol rehab program 4 or 5 days a week. I don't need to go do that. And I'm not going to lie to get housing. I'm going to wait till my doctor says, all right, you're not disabled anymore, because I have a fractured T-bone in my back from when I fell on the ice 2 Februaries ago. I'm still in pain from it. I'm going to physical therapy. I just switched therapists because the first one wasn't working. I just switched to aqua therapy, started last week. I go twice a week down to that, and that's helping me. I already went one time and it helped me so much already. So I'm looking forward to them fixing my back. I'll be out of pain, then I'm going to go back to doing what I do best, construction work and bartending. So it's just a matter of time. As soon as my back heals up, I get a job and I'm out the door. And I never want to see this place again.
I think something important that people in society don't realize is that they don't view homeless people as people. You know, a lot of people throw around the words vagabond or bum or, you know, hobo, and that kind of dehumanizes them. But we have to remember that they're still people, and, you know, they lack, I mean, some of them lack the opportunities that we have. Like, for example, if I went through addiction or something, I have a huge family who would, support me, but some people don't have that. So when they get themselves into certain situations, it's hard for them to recover from that.